This is it. This is finally it. Welcome to the final part of TimeSplitters 2, 2401, the space station. No briefing this time. We're just gonna get right into it. Cortez has done it. That's the last time crystal. We have all of them. But the door isn't going to hold much longer. In fact, it didn't hold at all. And Corporal Hart is kaput. Taken before her time. And actually, do you remember earlier on during World West when I mentioned a bit of an oddity with TimeSplitters in regards to Jesus Christ, that's a lot of space bees. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, do you remember I mentioned there was a sort of a little bit of an oddity when it came to TimeSplitters 2 in regards to the way the co-op characters worked? Guess who the co-op character for Space Station is? It's Corporal Hart. She somehow, she dies in the cutscene and then suddenly, boop, not dead anymore. I mean, at least it makes sense in TimeSplitters Future Perfect, like, her being around for like some of the bonus missions. But in this case, it's more like, it's more like she just got knocked on her ass and just needed to, like, brush herself down and be all right. Anyway, here's the shtick with the final level, the space station. We have set the space station is now rigged to explode. We're going to destroy the time portal and any last remaining TimeSplitters on board. But we're going to need to be quick because we only have 6 minutes. 6 minutes is all the time I have to play with you. This level is not necessarily harder than Robot Factory, I would say. But I think I want to go this way first, don't I? Yeah, I do. But remember what I said during Robot Factory when I mentioned how my environmental suit, I'm gonna need that. That the level does start throwing a shit ton of enemies at you. Well, this level shows a shit tonier more enemies at you. Sentry guns, lots of different TimeSplitter types. Yeah. It's a really, really, really short level, though. Like, there isn't even a checkpoint in this level. Oh, and we also introduced to the final type of drones, TimeSplitter, the drone splitters, which come in larger and smaller variants. They just run up to you and melee you. They're not like the assassin splitters who will shoot guns, or the Reaper splitters who fire electricity. Alright, now we've got to shoot down the incoming TimeSplitter ships, which means we're going to have to head out into the vacuum of space. This is what we got the environmental suit for. Yeah, it is a spacesuit. And weirdly enough, when me and my brother were kids, we had no idea the environmental suit was a thing you had to pick up. So we came out here without it, and we just damage boosted through the whole thing. But yeah, unfortunately, this is the bit that's probably going to end up being the most time-consuming because of the because we have to shoot down a bunch of these waves of ships. Not really too hard to take down, but if you do miss some, you're going to feel it a bit. There we go. I reckon if I can get through this section with at least like 2.5 minutes remaining, I should be fine. As long as I don't fuck up too bad in terms of health. Yeah, that's already half our time gone. There we go. Okay. Okay, Agio, we're doing really good for time this time around, actually. Get a bit of ammo. Get back into the airlock. No need to hang around. Oh yeah, they throw a Reaper Splitter in here. I forget that every single goddamn time. Alright, let's just book it. You know, shoot as much thing as I can in front of me, but... Yeah, come on, down the hallway. Fuck everything. Well, actually, let's hit the fuck everything button. Minigun. There we go. Alright, we're getting very, very close to the end. We just need to wait for this last elevator. But yeah, the minigun is one of the best guns in the entire game, but it's only available in this final level. Outside the multiplayer, of course. But you do have to be careful, because... Oh, shit. Crap. Yeah. Because this gun can also overheat. Luckily, that's what the secondary fire is for. If you hit the opposite trigger, you can automatically spool the gun up. Alright, is the lift here? No. Come on, lift, where are you?
Self-destruct.
We got 1 minute.
1 minute.
Where is it? I've hit the button at least twice. Where the fuck? Come on, I've only got 40 seconds. Come on. Where the fuck are you? You're making me look like a total nincompoop. There it is. Right. We've only got 20 seconds. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
In 20 seconds.
Yeah, definitely not going to make it, am I? Thanks a lot, Lift. You killed us all. This is all your fucking fault. The entire universe is doomed because of this fucking Lift.
3, 2, 1.
Well, see you later. Alright, here we are, back at the lift. Come on, cooperate with me, you fucking lift bastard. I'll just make sure that I'm not, I'm gonna check the lift actually every now and then, just in case I'm missing it. There it is. Go. Down. Time to go down. Go away. Whew. Okay, so I think what must have happened was the first time I called it, I must have missed it. Yeah, now I'm here with 1:20 on the clock. All right, Lift. You'll be forgiven for now. Let's just get out of here. And there we go. TimeSplitters 2 beaten. Collect the time crystals, activate the self-destruct sequence, shoot down the incoming TimeSplitter ships, and escape the space station. The game is finally concluded. I can put the controller down and relax. I'm gonna put my recliner up. Lovely. I wish they'd go down that easy. For heart.
Time to get out of here.
And with that, the space station is destroyed. The time crystals are in our possession, and we're one step closer to saving the universe from the threat of the TimeSplitters. And that is TimeSplitters 2, folks. You know, for all of its archaic design, and for some of its more dick-headed elements in terms of difficulty, this is a game that I will likely be playing until the day I die. I'm pretty sure I've said that about quite a few of the games that I've Let's Played up until this point, but nevertheless, that is still very much the case. TimeSplitters 2 is fucking brilliant. I absolutely love it. The only the only TimeSplitters game that I like even more would be the next one, which would be Future Perfect. But I'm probably not going to get onto Future Perfect just yet. There's a few other games that I want to tackle first. But you know, what can I say? Like, all these people, like, all the members of IDOS, all the people members of Free Radical, who worked on TimeSplitters 2, they were all members of the team that brought us games like GoldenEye 007 and Perfect Dark, first-person shooters that helped define the entire genre. Because whereas games like Doom or Wolfenstein 3D sort of cemented the formula, it was games like GoldenEye 007, Perfect Dark, and by extension TimeSplitters that made it viable on consoles. GoldenEye 007 was like the first proper console, first-person shooter outside of something like, say, Doom 64. But with Doom 64 sort of controlled in a more sort of archaic method, whereas at the time, at least, with GoldenEye 007, you had things like 3D, you had 3D environments, you had full 3D aiming. Your guns were sort of based off of more, how should I put it? Like sort of more realistic firearms, which was, depending on your taste, might be a step in the, a step backwards, but for me, I think, TimeSplitters takes that formula and sort of helps to perfect it just that little bit more. It gets it that one step closer to games being like first-person shooters as we know them today. I would say that, overall, in terms of games that sort of define the genre of a first-person shooter, it's definitely stuff like, Doom, Wolfenstein, GoldenEye 007, Halo Combat Evolved is another really big one. And then eventually going on to things like, the more modern Call of Duty games, particularly Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. But yeah, TimeSplitters is a very, very special example to me. I think this game is better than GoldenEye 007. I think it's better than Perfect Dark. And yeah, of course, TimeSplitters will return with Future Perfect. I don't know how long this, oh, actually, hang on a second. Does it, I'm trying to remember, actually. Did the credits repeat? They might repeat, actually. We'll see what comes up after produced and directed by, because usually that... Okay, yeah, no, they just, the end credits loop. Okay, so we can continue onward now. And yeah, and that's it. By completing the main campaign of TimeSplitters 2 on normal difficulty, we have unlocked the streets, the compound, and the Reaper Splitter. We have also unlocked some cheats as well, including big heads, all characters cloaked, and cardboard characters. And that is it. That is the end of TimeSplitters 2. Let's actually go back to the main menu and listen to that sweet, sweet tune. That's just the sound of my childhood, among other sounds of my childhood. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the TimeSplitters 2 Let's Play. I actually had a lot of fun with this game, as per the usual. I do tend to do a lot of Let's Plays of games that I like, which kind of makes sense in the long run, doesn't it? But yeah, no, I do look forward to when I eventually get around to TimeSplitters Future Perfect, which I do think is an even better game than TimeSplitters 2. But we of course need to announce the next game. And this next one is also going to be a game that I really like. But slightly more... Actually, come think of it. What year did it come out? 2015, 2016? Don't really remember off the top of my head. But, you know, it is another game that's very near and dear to my heart. The next Let's Play will be Undertale. So, I look forward to getting around to that, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching TimeSplitters 2. I had a great time playing it, and I hope we have an equally great time, if not a better time, with Undertale. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you around.